The few, the proud, the chosen. We are the Safety Rangers of the 3rd Street School, and we're looking for a few good kids.
I'm looking for a few good spitballs to shoot at this dweeb.
The question is, are any of you prepared to accept the challenge? To wear the orange belt of honor. To hold high the sacred sign of safety. And finally, to live by the ancient bylaws of the Safety Rangers. I'd like to conclude with a moving slide presentation of last year's Safety Ranger graduation ceremony. Can someone get the lights?
I will! Oops, sorry.
Imbecile.
One BLT on Peter going once, going twice, and solo to the cocky kid with braces for a partially squishy.
Mikey? Mikey? What? You okay, man? There's a double chocolate brownie up for trade, and you didn't even put in a bid.
Oh, well, it's just a brownie. Just a brownie? 98.6, seems horrible. Pulse is good.
I'm okay. It's just that ever since Captain Brad came to our class this morning, all I can think about is them.
You mean how dumb they look in their goofy uniforms?
No, I mean how much I want to wear one of those goofy uniforms.
You mean you want to be a safety ranger? Why?
Because if I was a safety ranger, everything would be different. I wouldn't be just Mikey. I would be Mikey the Safety Ranger. I'd wear the uniform of all the great safety rangers who came before me. I'd learn the secret hand signs. I'd be the last line of defense between humanity and the evils of technology. Children everywhere would love and adore me. And animals, too. It's my dream, guys, to protect and serve to be respected by all mankind. But who am I kidding? It's just a fantasy. They never take me.
What are you talking about, Mikey? You heard Captain Brad. They're looking for a few good kids.
Nah, to be a safety ranger, you gotta be cut from a special cloth.
Hey, you're cut from a special cloth.
I am?
Sure. Honest, loyal, hardworking, you're the perfect candidate.
Really?
Of course. Captain Brad will be thrilled you want to join up. Why, I can hear him now.
Oh, you, a Safety Ranger? You couldn't even cross your own legs without tripping.
So, is that a maybe?
That's a never. Just look at what you've done to Safety Stan. He'll never be the same.
Hey, pal, it's his dream.
Hey, I know you. You're that jaywalking punk anarchist.
Why are you
Don't worry, Spinelli. He doesn't have the right to say who's in and who's not.
Oh, I don't, do I? Well, let me just show you something, baby boy. You see this? It's the official Safety Rangers handbook. And according to this, I'm the guy who hands out the orange belts. And I'm the guy who decides which kid stands on which corner. And I'm the guy who gets to approve of who's in and who's out. And since this isn't the Future Dorks of America Club, Fat Boy here is definitely out. Now, if you'll excuse us, we got our morning drills to finish up. Let's go, grunts! Come on! Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, forget about that jerk, Mikey.
Yeah, it's his loss.
Thanks, guys. I know you're trying to make me feel better, but it's no use. Being a safety ranger is the only thing I ever wanted, and now it looks like my dream will never come true.
Hey, Mikey, I'll trade you my nutty-o's for your winger dinger.
Here, just take them. Take the whole thing.
Man, I've never seen him like this before.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help him. Like what? If that jerk Brad says that Mikey can't be a safety ranger, then Mikey can't be a safety ranger.
Not necessarily.
Hey, where'd you get that handbook?
Boosted it off, Captain Kook. No one calls Spinelli a jaywalking punk anarchist.
Gee, I ought to get that back.
Okay, but I'm keeping the watch. It's courts.
The point is, according to rule number 76J, the captain gets to pick who's in and who's out. But, according to Amendment 76K, and I quote, the captain may be overruled if a potential recruit is personally sponsored by 2 other guards.
Great. But out of that gang of Safety Ranger robots, where are we going to find 2 guards who stand up to Brad?
I think I might know just the guys.
Move it, you babies! My grandmother can move better than that. You make me sick. Move it, move it, move it!
More nuts? Whipped cream?
And tell us that the hot fudge starts to cool off. Nothing worse than cool hot fudge. No, everything's great.
Yeah, it's real nice you guys to treat all this stuff.
Hey, you guys deserve it. Standing out there on those corners all day, crossing kids back, forth, and back and forth.
And speaking of corners, we know a guy who'd love to be a crossing guard.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Our pal Mikey.
You guys are kidding, right?
Do you have any idea how mad Captain Brad would be if we went around him?
Come on.